Before we start today's episode, I'd like to quickly say, remember to check out Surrender at 20. This is where I gave all of my information from and all of that good stuff. So if you guys want to know anything extra that I don't actually talk about in today's video, make sure to head over to surrenderat20.net. Hello everybody and welcome back again. My name is Steven and welcome to the PBE update 5.14. Or what I like to call it as the pirate update, because this update is basically a massive change to the whole, well, nearly the whole of Belgewater. So, the biggest thing about this update is Gangplank. Because for such a long time we've been waiting for Gangplank to finally get an update, and he finally has one. So, what does his new kit involve? Well, his passive trial by fire is basically the same, but instead of applying like a Gromp, I think it's Gromp, isn't it? The frog guy. Instead of applying the Gromp poison type of effect, this time it basically puts Ignite on them. So every 15 seconds, Gangplank's next melee attack ignites the target, dealing 30% plus something. I'm not sure the actual percentages because it doesn't say. I've had a look around, and it doesn't say. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just had a little another look and surrender at 20, and every 15 seconds, Gangplank melee attack ignites the target, dealing 20 plus 10 times the level, which also then plus 120% bonus AD, bonus true damage over 1.5 seconds, and granting 30% movement speed for 2 seconds. Wow. And if you destroy a powered keg, it refreshes your trial by fire and grants him the movement speed. Parley does not activate trial by fire. I'll talk a bit about the powered keg in a minute because that's actually his new E. So his Q, which is Parley, is basically the same. There's no changes for this. Parley fires a bullet that deals 20% plus the grand old achievement of 20, 45, 70, 95, 120, plus 1% total of your AD as physical damage. This can apply on crits and apply on hit effects as well. If Parley kills a target, Gangplank gets a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 bonus gold and refunds 50% of the mana cost. For each gold plundered, Gangplank gains a silver serpent, which is actually the new thing about Gangplank, which actually ties in with his ultimate, which I'll talk about later on. And yeah, so there's no changes really, other than just the whole gold plundered silver serpent thing. So yeah. W, remove scurvy. This has basically no changes to it whatsoever really. So what his W does is Gangplank consumes a large quantity of citrus fruit, which is oranges, which disables all effects that's, all disabling effects are removed, and it heals him for 50, 75, 100, 125, 150 plus 1%, or just 1.0 AP plus 15% of his current missing health, which I think is the change about this one, because I don't think it did 15% of his missing health as well. I think it just did the AP ratio. So yeah, it has a slight change, but nothing too major, just like his Q. His E, the new thing about Gangplank, which is really awesome. So, what E does now, he places a power keg that can be attacked by Gangplank or his enemies at a target location for 60 seconds. If Gangplank destroys a keg, it explodes, dealing the attack damage as physical damage, but it ignores 60% of armor, and slows them by 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80% for 2 seconds. Champions take 80, 110, 140, 170, and 200 bonus physical damage from the explosion. When a keg explodes, other kegs with overlapping blast zones chain explode, does not damage stack. Keg's health decays every 2 seconds, and with the decay rate increases at 7 and 13. So that's basically when he gains his keg explosions apply parley plunder effects, which is a bit interesting to say the least. So basically this is just a chain reaction exploding thing. If you guys want to see a bit more about that, I would recommend you guys going and having a look at some videos on Gangplank, because it's something that's hard to explain and it's easier to see a video about. So, the new thing that's special about Gangplank other than his E is his ultimate. So, first of all, his ultimate hasn't changed specifically. He signals his own ship to fire 12 waves of cannonballs over an area over 8 seconds. Each wave deals 50, 70 and 90 damage plus 0.15% of AP magic damage and slows enemies by 30% for 0.5 seconds. Now, as I was saying about the Silver Serpents earlier with Parlay, you can actually upgrade your ultimate. Now, what can you upgrade your ultimate to? Well, you got 3 upgrades. You have Raise Morale, Fire at Will, and Death's Daughter. Okay. So much. So, Fire at Will, if you spend 500 Silver Serpents for Fire at Will, your new ultimate passive thing, but basically now Cannon Barrage fires at an increased rate over the time, additional 6 waves over that duration. So it's just basically you get more, more damage basically, just it lasts longer. His second one is Maze Morale. Allies in the Cannon Barrage gain 30% movement speed for 2 seconds. And his final one, Death's Daughter, now gains Cannon Barrage fires a mega cannonball at the center of the barrage, dealing 300% true damage and slowing them by 60% for 1.5 seconds. Now, you don't have to just buy one, you can buy all 3 of these, but they all require 500 Silver Serpents each. So the idea is that you're not going to be able to get these things quite quickly. They are going to take quite a while to do, because you have to kill things with your Q. So you will need to kill enemies, not allies, what am I saying? You have to kill minions, enemies, buffs, anything with your Q to gain these Silver Serpents, just so you can afford to get one of these. Now, I don't know the amount of time it could take, I don't know the overall, but if you go back to when I was talking about the Q, by the whole fact that he gets for each gold plundered and stuff, he gains a Silver Serpent. So it's most likely talking about only one, I'm guessing. So every time if you kill the target, you get your gold and your 50 mana back. At the same time, you get this Silver Serpent. So you will need kill roughly about 500 minions, which doesn't seem that really. So it's most likely you get a bit. But if you guys want to go and read up on it, I'll show you. Just go on Surrender 20. It most likely will be the same as gold bonus, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. Go and have a look at some videos, as I've said, because it will have it all on there. Because I don't have the true stats on me. So there you guys go. That is the new Gangplank. Awesome, right? Well, we're not done talking about him just yet. We're going to talk about about him a bit later on when we start talking about his whole new model. What changed in Gangplank's model? Well, a lot. So, here's the new model. Looks awesome, right? Here's the comparison to the old model to the new. You can see how much better he looks. He looks a lot more fabulous and things. But what about his skins? Yeah, of course his skins got some changes as well. So, first of all, this is his spooky Gangplank. He looks actually really cool now, compared to the old Gangplank, because before he wasn't very ghosty, he was just the normal Gangplank, just blue, which I don't like about the spooky skins. It's the same with Fiddlesticks, it's just Fiddlesticks but blue, and it doesn't look that nice. But the new one, there is some changes, and it does look quite awesome. Still not something I'll go out and buy, to be honest. The next thing is Sailor Gangplank, and this skin used to be considered one of the best for Gangplank, because loads of people love this skin, but now, he looks so stupid. Like, seriously, he looks so stupid. He's really big, muscly, bold and everything, and he looks like a twat, to be honest. He really does look like a complete twat with this new outfit, but, I guess. The next one is Minuteman. This one, I actually quite like this skin. I liked it before, and I like it now. It looks so much better than what it used to be. So, not much of a change, it's just some tweaks there and there to it. So, not much. Now, my favourite skin for Gangplank was the Toy Soldier, and it still looks equally as awesome. So, yay! My favourite skin does look awesome. The only thing that I have a little bit of a problem is that his gun doesn't look as toy-like anymore. So, but overall, it still looks an awesome skin. Special Forces Gangplank is basically the same, just updated to fit the model, really. And the same can be said about the Suntaran Gangplank. Again, not much changes, just sweet light tweaks there and there, but overall just to fit the current model. So, that actually marks the end of the Gangplank skins, because he doesn't have any others. That is the 5.14 Pirate update. A lot of stuff, to be honest. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Sorry for talking so long, and have a wonderful day. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.